Hey everyone. You're not gonna get a real video, at least not on Monday. Yeah, we're still in town. Still got shit going on. It's post Defcon, but not really post Defcon. It's post a lot of things. So we have the new building. I've been in town for like weeks. We had like a few days of trying to get the building together. The new RTA space. Movers came in. All the shit is Boxopolis. Then we had 4 days of Black Hat training, and then 2 days of Black Hat, then 4 days of DEFCON, and now we got 2 days of post DEFCON training. And probably some more shit at the office. But I will say this was a weird year. Um, More good than bad. It still goes in the W column. But if you were out at DEF CON, which many of you were, because you all came up and said hi. If you were out at DEF CON and you were like, man, this is something's up. You're not alone. All right. I want you to know that you're not alone. Hopefully, you found your community. There were great things. There were some great talks. I didn't make nearly enough talks. Even every year, I make fewer and fewer talks. The Securam talk. If you didn't catch it, get the videos. Well, I'll post about it. I'll do a whole little spiel about it at some point, or just like read Andy's article. Like I know the researchers; they've been sitting on this for a year. I've been I've been like I'm deviant. I know people. Like I know the shit that's going on. I knew like Wyden's office working on their statement back when Securam's vulnerabilities were talked about, and I knew the guys, they were trying to find a right way to talk about things, maybe not, maybe they can. EFF, way to go, Tara, and all the EFFers that helped us talk them together. You should watch it. It's measured, it is deliberate, it is very professionally done. No hype, no bullshit, easy to follow slides, just beautifully delivered. And they talk about real problems, but not sensationalized. And yeah, I'm so fucking proud of them. I'm proud of everyone who showed up and found their community, found their people. QueerCon was a wonderful space this year. Instead of being a party, it was a lounge, right? So, like the QueerCon Hangout Lounge, basically, it's a party with the lights on and the music down. Love that for me. Yeah, you can actually hear people. You can meet each other. You can bond. You can connect. It was awesome. That was fucking dope. Many of you came by our booth, Blue Group Gizmos. We had a booth for the first time. 25 years of DEF CON, first time as a vendor. That was fucking nuts. We literally sold out of everything like the first day. We thought, we're like, all right, here's our numbers. We're going to bring a bunch of inventory. We like doubled it. We tripled it. And in many instances, again, just sold out the first day. We were cutting keys on the fly on the floor with Triton machines that we had bought on the fly. Oh my God. We'll talk about that shit later. We'll talk about the commercialism of DEF CON in a different video. I'm glad we came. It was a special invite that the vendor team said, "Hey, we really need someone like you there. Why have you never come to the DEF CON with a booth?" And I was like, "'Cause what the fuck am I gonna do with a booth?" It was good. It was really cool. I did a book signing. A lot of you came by, said hi to me. That was cool. Seeing lots of, friends, a lot of big name people that everyone was like running after, like, holy shit, like Brian Brushwood's here. Oh my God, Jack Forsyther's here. Like again, like I love those cats. They're great people. Really blew my mind. I got like a message, I got a text. I was like on the way to a talk and was like, "Hey, do you have a minute to rap with somebody about some safe lock stuff and some security system things? Someone's got some interesting problems." I was like, I mean, everyone's got problems. Sure, why not? And I'm like, okay, well, I was trying to go to this thing. It's like, well, it's the Punk Rock Museum had a few questions. I was like, now you have my attention. And I turn around, walk back down the hall, and they're like, "Yeah, so yeah, like, if you have a minute to talk to Mike, that would be pretty cool." And I get this photo. I'm like, Mike, who? I know a fucking million Mikes. I get a photo of a dude in a suit, and I'm like, is Fat Mike from No Effects at DEF CON? Which he was. Like, yeah, seriously, I just bullshitted with homie about locks and security systems and personal data privacy and stuff. like, like an hour. I tried so hard not to just like queen out over all his music. Yeah, big time No Effects and Pennywise fan when I was growing up. The Goon Band, we played some of their songs. Yeah, that's a deep cut. That's back in the day. So I love that. I love that people were excited to see folk that they know online. But the greater value of DEF CON is meeting people that you know online who no one else knows but you. Getting real FaceTime with your friends, with your internet friends, meeting them in person, establishing that trust, building those relationships. That that is what will see us through. And that's what I really want to end it on. I want to talk about how a lot of people were telling me, they're like, man, this year, the logistics, like There were all these last minute miracles. Everything was just coming together. Miracle after miracle. We barely pulled this off. We barely pulled that off. Oh my God, I can't believe it. And like, yeah, this one goes in the W column ultimately, but the vibes were off. This year was more emotional wreckage than any other DEF CON I can remember since like DEF CON 10. Like everyone had some kind of crazy drama. People were having crash outs, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, why is all this going on? What's wrong?" DEF CON is this special space where we exist outside of the world, but we still live in the world. And the world is fucked up right now. And if you were feeling all kind of complicated vibes, it's because you bring with you everything you're carrying. You don't leave it at the door like you want to, but we are all in this really fragile, compromised state right now. And we're all just doing our best. Everybody I know could not quite figure out why everything felt a little off until someone was like, well, the world's on fire. And we're going to go back to default land on Monday. And we're surrounded by fascism and economic collapse and, environmental catastrophe. Now more than ever is why this community and showing up for each other matters. We had a little reception where we were talking about like the big, like the sigh of relief after the lawsuit being over, the big DEF CON lawsuit with had nagging and shit. And just watching everyone around the room, this cathartic moment of like, all right, one hurdle down. We got a million others around us. Who's in for the next fight? I'm still here. I'm with you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to look out for us. Those are the things about this community that matter. It's not, oh my God, I met some cool celebrity. Like, I love every last one of you who took a selfie with me. And I'm not a celebrity. I love every one of you who was excited to see like that big thing that was happening that you got in line for. What matters the most, though, is the hallways and the moments of sharing signal contacts. And I went out to the shoot, I went out to the barbecue, I went out to the pool party. I sat outside of a talk with the speaker I just saw or with the person who's excited about the next talk coming up. And I shared that signal contact. I got into that private Discord. I learned about biohacking. Oh, this person over here is homebrewing HRT. This person over here is working on mesh radio. That is what's going to get us through. Make no mistake, there's a whole other video I got cooking. I was talking with a few people about how much, everyone's like, "Oh, DEF CON's changed." Yeah, life is about change. The part that hasn't is that we are here for each other. We make this space. We need to carry that energy, as I keep saying, the other 360 days of the year. We have to keep protecting us. DEF CON isn't about healing. DEF CON is about bonding. The rest of the year is when we come together for realsies. That's when we play for keeps. You got me on Signal? You got me on Discord? You got me on some other services that we won't talk about? Talk to your people that you met. Stay in touch with them now. Send those DMs in those group Signal chats before they dissolve. All those Signal chats that exist just to like talk about parties. Get everyone's contact info. Know where they live. Know where you can find them. If you have to drop into a city, you have to just get away from home for a while. You have to do something that's like, man, let's fucking go, baby. It is time to protect us. That's what this community is about. And I'm here for it with you. I'm excited to hear what you have coming up next. I'll tell you about more what I got coming too. Stay safe out there.